And the Giants made it official today, hiring Mike Shula as their new offensive coordinator. Shula, a guy new GM Dave Gettleman knows well, comes over from Carolina after spending 5 years running the Panthers offense. Reportedly, new coach Pat Shurmur had interest originally in his old quarterbacks coach with the Vikings, Kevin Stefanski. Then there was talk about interest in Deuce Staley with the Eagles. None of that worked out, blocked in some cases. So, Pat, is Shula the guy the Giants truly wanted, or did they settle to get him?
No, they wanted Stefanski, and then the Vikings were able to block that interview due to a stupid rule that doesn't consider going from a quarterback's coach to an offensive coordinator a promotion. But that doesn't mean this is a bad hire. I know it's being criticized. It's an important hire in that even though Shula won't be calling the plays, Shurmur is going to run his offense, and he wants somebody to be able to relay and communicate everything clearly to the quarterbacks and to the offense because he's now the head coach. The way that Ben McAdoo went from just calling the offense to now handling everything, putting out all the fires with the team, Shurmur's going to have to handle that. So it's an important hire. My biggest question, actually, is you had Shula working with a mobile quarterback in Cam Newton. Shurmur just came from working with a mobile quarterback in Case Keenum. They're going to be working with Eli Manning.
Are you saying he's not mobile,
yeah.
Eli?
Oh, I mean, Eli, I hope they give him his extension soon because who knows how long he's going to keep playing. But, no, the bottom line is I'm not sure how they're going to tailor their offense to him. And then finally, if they draft a quarterback, and even if they don't, you have Davis Webb. So this is important, the development of a young guy, Eli's successor. Right. So an important hire. We'll see how Shula fares.
Ben McAdoo sure loved Eli's mobility. Amara, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be the number 2 choice, right? But isn't that kind of what Shurmur was too? So you feel like maybe you're settling there, but it's way less important than on another team where he's going to be doing the play calling. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm sure Gettleman felt comfortable with him. And like you were saying with Cam Newton, I mean, that is interesting. I'm sure you're going to be wondering then, are they going to be looking for more of a mobile quarterback going forward? Is that something that's going to hint at maybe what they might be interested in the draft? Clearly doesn't apply to Eli Manning, but we'll see.
In this case, for our purposes, the bullseye will not be on Shula. It's going to be on Shurmur. He's the one who's calling plays, right? So that's what the fans sit back. That's what the media are going to question. Well, what kind of plays you're running here? Why'd you make that play call? From that aspect, this hire does nothing for me because it doesn't matter who they hire. We're going to be blaming Shurmur. But to Pat's point, this is a bigger picture thing here. Shurmur's not going to be able just to focus on the offense and call the plays. He's got a lot more than that, a lot more responsibility than that. He's now the head coach of this team. So Shula is going to have some responsibility as far as building that offensive game plan from game to game. But ultimately, Jonas, it's going to now fall on Shurmur. As long as he's calling the plays, the bullseye is going to be on Shurmur.
I wonder how much of this was Dave Gettleman's hire and how much was Pat Shurmur's hire.